Whew, boy. Dang, 10 o'clock already here. I'll be back, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to go get a few things. Yeah, sorry, Tim. I had to go and take care of a few things there. And you might hear some like slash gunshots slash fireworks in the distance. People around here think that, you know, it's 4th of July and they're firing fireworks off. And we had storms here all day. And now all of a sudden, now everybody wants to shoot their fireworks off. So, and it's not even 4th of July weekend just yet, so people are just, I don't know, going nuts around here. But I kind of made the mistake earlier today by uploading that one video with the Avenger with the hybrids, and Tim, I saw you comment on it, and STKO contacted me. He said, "Hey, you added the 2 clips in that one video," and then I went back and checked it out, and somehow on my editing software, basically, it added that one intro or the one beginning video together 2 times in the video. So I basically deleted that video, went back and checked it out, edited it, and then re-uploaded it. So I noticed I didn't like, it wasn't really on my end there. What I think it was something with my editing software, because I do my intro, or I do my beginning part, the intro of the video, and then get into the main video and talk about what we're gonna do in that video. And some odd reason, it basically made the 2 clips in that one beginning clip. So I ended up cutting it back and re-editing it, but I just, for some odd reason, I thought it was perfect, but then I looked back at it after James over there at STKO, he messaged me about it and told me. Yeah, I mean, they're crazy around here. Like, I mean, what's today, the 19th, and they're already shooting fireworks off. Like, it's crazy. Kind of having some of this tonight. First time in a long time that I've ever had one of these. It's not bad, but you guys all know what I do on live streams. Like, I don't do it in a video, um, just because it's video's a video. But in a live stream, you're just kind of relaxing, talking to your fans, um, you know, bull crapping, and just doing whatever. But I'm trying to get a hold of a buddy of mine, and he's got some bird problems, and I'm trying to get out there to take care of some birds, some pest birds, and I think I'm gonna take the Avenger and try those hybrids. And Tim, I don't know if you saw earlier. Well, you obviously comment, but Pyramid Air does have the hybrids in 22 and 25. Um, so I don't know how come you're having a hard time getting them. But I want to take those hybrids out of that 25 and go and try to take care of some pigeons and some starlings and some grackles. I got a buddy of mine that owns a little farmland, and he's got a buttload of silos and stuff like that, and grain bins and stuff like that. And it's just loaded with starlings and pigeons and grackles and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to get a hold of him again and see if we can make this possible for that. Oh, okay. Is that better? I'm sorry. That should be better now. I didn't know. Like, when I took my thumbnail earlier today, basically it was higher. So yeah. Yeah, that's got to be better now. And I kind of like this shirt. I actually just got it not too long ago, and it's actually really comfy. I had to, it was kind of raining here all day. And Tim, you probably know that it was probably raining where you were at, but it was on and off this afternoon. So really, I haven't really done much other testing today with any of the guns. There goes another forward. Um, um, I haven't really, like I said, I haven't really done any like real testing today. But I can say this about those hybrids, Tim, if you were looking into maybe getting some, I'm having an extremely rough time capturing one of those hybrid slugs. And I got to the point today, and it ended up stopped raining here mid-afternoon-ish, on and off. I had about 2 hour break, and then it would start raining again, and then another 2 hour break, and it would stop raining. So basically, I was trying to capture one of those hybrids tonight, or this afternoon, and I couldn't capture one. And I tried everything as, you know, I went to the cream of chicken soup, just the basic, you know, cheap brand little can of cream and chicken soup. and I put 6 of them out there at 130 yards and couldn't even capture one of those hybrids. And it pile drive through all of them. And I really want to capture one. Yeah, that one was real close. I don't know if you could hear that. But I want to be able to capture one of them. And for some odd reason, everything I put out in that line of that slug impacting, it goes right through. And I got to the point tonight where I said, man, this is ridiculous. Like, how come I can't capture one of these? And I ended up going to like 8 cans of cream of chicken soup at the end, and it pile drive through them all. Basically, it went through 7 of them, and then the last one missed. So obviously, that 7th can of cream of chicken soup basically curved that slug around at impact of that 7th can. So I was like, geez, like I got to figure this out to be able to capture one. Same here, rain and wind. Yeah, we had wind here today too, and those hybrids are just dangerous. Try a block of clay. Yeah, I might end up having to go to that just to be able to capture one. I mean, I've heard good things about them. I just not able to capture them, and I figured, maybe something a little bit harder would be able to capture them, but they're just ridiculous. So I got a buddy of mine that's got some clay, and I think I'm gonna get some from him and make a little clay block, because this is nuts. Like, you'll have to get your hands on them. I mean, James over there wants me to send him a couple packs of these, a pack of the 22 and the 25, and he wants to test them out himself, but I'm like, dang, like, they're crazy. But you should be able to order them. I don't see why not. I just saw a firefly out the door. Dang, there's like fireworks shooting off all over around here tonight. Like, it seems like 4th of July here, and it's really not. Like, just, they're going nuts around here. Yeah, they are. Those pigeons and starlings and grackles. I mean, like I said, I got a pest control video that's pretty much done with. Throughout the day here and there for the next week here, I'm just going to be adding more into it. Stuff like that. But I will end up, uploading all that together there. Hang on 1 second, guys. Jeez, guys, this is nuts. All these fireworks in the distance are basically just going nuts. Tell Jimmy I'm first in line to get a pack. Yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of people are actually wanting them. Like, I mean, it was nice enough for Mississippi Air Guns to send them to me to test, and you know, I'm looking forward to them sending me some more items to do reviews with and stuff. And not only just that, but you know, to be able to work with them and provide some good videos for you guys. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Father's Day. That's right. But I've been, like I said, guys, I've been testing them, and I don't know if this. No, this is the 30. This is the 34 grain JSB pellets that they also sent to me here. But I've been testing these out of the Avenger. But this was 50 yards, and this was with like a tune type of thing. And these are not technically tuned in yet. And you'll be seeing pretty soon here like a tune-up video with the pellets. Because right now I'm pretty much done with the hybrid slugs. I got everything I need to know about them. The speed is obviously slower than a pellet, but that has nothing to do with the speed of anything. What I'm more concerned about is how stable they are longer range. You know, I could have a pellet shoot at 500 feet per second, but if that pellet or slug is basically perfect in line with the crosshairs flying out there, it doesn't matter what the speed is. Those hybrid slugs, for example, right now are shooting over 30 foot-pounds of energy at 80 plus yards. I was even reaching a max today at 50 yards through the Crownie. I was shooting roughly about mid 700 range of speed. And basically through my test and through Pyramid Airs, if you go underneath Pyramid Air and you type in pellet weight and speed of what the gun's doing, it can give you your feet per or foot-pounds of energy. And I typed in the 26 grain hybrids, shooting them about roughly, my Avenger shooting them at the muzzle about 820, but at 50 yards they're shooting 799-ish, so that's over 30 foot-pounds. And today I got a reading due to the warmer temps. I was shooting them almost 850 feet per second, which is over, my guess is over 40 foot-pounds of energy at 50 yards. Which, at that reading, I started to see them kind of destabilizing a lot more, where they just weren't that straight laser beam. So, like I said, I'm kind of tuning them up a little bit more. But I ended up testing, and you guys might have saw it. But I've been kind of testing these 34 King JSB pellets, and trying to figure out the tune for them. But basically, my best group so far with the Kings at 50 yards is about a 1/4 inch group or less. That's with them. At 80 yards, they're about the same. So it all depends. But this was straight right out of the box with the 34 Kings. And basically, this was the group right in here. And that was my final group size right here. And here is basically, here's one, and there's three in there. And then I started kind of aiming over this way, obviously, because they, as you guys can see, most of them are to the right. So I started aiming over this way, and then they brought them in here. And that was off of a bog pod. That was not off of a bench rest. That's a bog pod. If you guys don't know what a bog pod is, it's basically like a tripod type of thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting pretty good accuracy at that 700 to 820 range. In between that, a lot of people might say, hey, you need like 900. I've seen people shoot some slugs at 900 plus feet per second. But my Avenger, out of the factory, not even including STKO's O-ring delete kit, the only thing I put on it so far was his bumper, Bolt Pro bumper. And that's pretty much it. So I'm getting about that 830-ish out of the muzzle. And then, about roughly about almost 800 at 50 yards, I guess you would say. So you guys will see it. I'm going to do a video with it at 50 yards. That's my next video coming up, is do the FX Hybrid Slugs accuracy review. That's on the list to do, so you guys will see. And then also the crowning will be set up in that day. But they are extremely accurate out of this gun. Like, from my muzzle to 120 yards, when I had STKO on the phone earlier tonight, from the muzzle to 120 yards at that roughly about 700 feet per second, from that slug leaving that barrel shooting down there at 120 yards was less than 10 seconds to get there. Like, those slugs were basically just quick. I mean, it was crazy. And you guys can see how fast in that video with today, that was 120 yards. That wasn't no 80 yards. When I was hitting that big orange gong in the video, that's 120 yards. By the time I finished squeezing all the way through that trigger on that Avenger, that slug smacked the gong. Yeah, I missed on one. But like I said, I'm still kind of learning the slugs here. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on what your gun's doing. I know my Crawl NPL3 with the 22 hybrids, they're only shooting about 500 feet per second, roughly. About 5-ish, maybe 5 or high 500s feet per second, but they're stable. So that goes to show, that you don't really need that 900 plus feet per second to shoot them, in my eyes. Now, everybody's different, but my eyes, to test these hybrids, I'm not seeing that 900 feet per second like some other people are getting. And that's with my hammer spring turned all the way up. Now, people in the FX lines of guns, yeah, they can shoot them at 900 feet per second stable. But I'm not seeing that out of those hybrids in any of my guns so far. Dang, where is everybody tonight? Sorry, guys. I know you guys hate this too. Gosh, seems like it's nuts around here tonight, guys. Gosh. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, I haven't really fully tested them yet, and I'm kind of want to put them to like an animal type of thing. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I want to be able to actually see what they do on a live animal. Yeah, birds, obviously, they're gonna expand, they're gonna blow apart, and you guys will see in this one pest control video. I was shooting birds anywhere from 50 to roughly about 100 yards ish. And you guys will see that the expansion of those feathers flying off of those pest birds of impact on those hybrids, and it just drops them instant. I mean, they don't fly off, and you guys will see in one of the videos, it was the hybrid in 25. At impact, it basically shattered the whole entire wing on the one grackle, and when it shattered him, he basically took 2 steps and fell over. And it completely just shattered. His wing flew straight up in the air, and that slug still made it all the way through, and he only took like 2 steps and fell over. You'll see it in the video. It's mind-blowing. Like, with a pellet, that pellet would probably ricochet right off his wing, and he would have been done. Or he would have probably flew off, I should say. Shoot a ham with them. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about doing like maybe a meat test with these hybrids. Gosh, dang, that was close. Like, do like a little bit of like meat test. Get some like cheap end bologna, cheap end ham, and just a buttload of meat and just stack it and shoot them. Dang, where is everybody else tonight? Everybody else? Gosh. Everybody else is like partying tonight without me? Jeez. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm dodging them tonight. Like, can you guys hear them? Because it's like, it's not really shaking our garage or house or anything, but it's like, dang, it's yeah, they almost sound like gunshots, basically. This is nuts. No wonder. My buddies want to go coyote hunting tonight. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad we're not coyote hunting tonight because you probably won't even see nothing tonight with this. Yeah, Tim, are you a father? If you are, happy Father's Day tomorrow. Like I said, I appreciate your support to my channel here. Gosh, this is just. Yeah, I feel like it's like an army here with all them going off. Like it doesn't even like, I don't know. This is nuts. Probably the deer and all them are probably going nuts. Yep, you're good. Now the mosquitoes are here in the garage. How about that? God, gotta love them in the summertime. That and bees, like that is my number one fear. Like I could deal with the mosquitoes, but the bees are just, I hate them. Like I can't do it. Like I just, I don't like them. Okay, those sound like gunshots. Like, that- oh man. It sounds like opening day of gun season here. Like the like that sounded like my one buddy when we're coyote hunting. He'll sit there with his 22 250 and a coyote's coming across the field to us like 100 and something yards out, and he'll just sit there and we're trying to get the coyote coming closer, and he's known to do that where he gets his sight and he gets that trigger finger, itchy finger, I guess you call it. And that coyote's like 175, almost 200 yards out. And he sits there and he just double taps it. He's got an AR in 22 250 with a night vision scope on it. And we're trying to get that coyote coming close enough within, roughly, 150 or closer so we can actually take a steady shot at him. And he sits there and does that right there. Before we can even get shots off, he'll double tap. And half the time he misses because of it. I mean, and then he'll sit there and he'll just like, he'll double tap. And if he misses on that 2 shots, then he'll sit there and shoot like 4 more rounds on the run if he misses. And it's like, dude, what the heck? Like, that coyote was coming into us. And he does that, and he just double taps. Yeah, I mean, it's like, and like I said, I try to get the coyotes within, 150 yards or closer, and 200 yards. He's like, yep, I know what I'm doing. 200 yards, watch this. Pow pow. And it goes off. And then he'll just start unloading at it. And it's like, pff, it's just crazy. And that's why I kind of don't hunt with them much anymore, because of that fact. He just sits there and he just racks them off at a coyote that is coming in full charge. And to him, it's just, he gets that little itchy finger on him. And when it comes down to that, he's just letting it fire. He doesn't care. One time he got lucky. We had a coyote at 200 yards, and he shot, and he grazed the top of its head with a 55 grain V Max. And he got lucky, and he ended up shooting that coyote on the run, like roughly about 220 yards. And he got lucky, he hit it, but the coyote was wounded, so we had to finish him off. And we all carry pistols on the side of us when we're out there coyote hunting, just for that fact. And we ended up having to take the rest of them, take care of them with the pistols, because they thought he was cool and shot one, and turned out it was wounded. He grazed the top of its head, and we had to finish it off. But obviously, that's the right thing to do. I hate to see an animal suffer. That's just not me. If I'm gonna take an animal, I'm gonna try to take it as quickly as can, type of thing. And and it happens. I understand that, but then found out that next day that his gun was a little bit off at that distance. So then he ended up fixing it, and now it's just spot on again. In the Army, we're taught to shoot back. Yeah. Well, thank you for your service, Tim. Appreciate it. I mean, I got some fireworks here, but I don't want to shoot them off tonight. Shot a prairie dog at 900 yards. What gun? 22 250 or something? That's crazy. "900 yards. That is crazy. It's got to be like a varmint gun. I don't even know if a 223 could go that far. I definitely know my 243 probably can't even go that. Yeah, 900 yards. That's just nuts. Like, I probably wouldn't be able to see at 900 yards. The way my eyes are. Dang. Gosh dang mosquitoes tonight, guys. Ugh. Yep, time to dodge that one. Dang, 243, that's nuts. I think my farthest shot I've had with my 243 so far, with, oh, what am I shooting out of it? I'm not shooting the 95 grain Hornady anymore. I forgot what grain I'm shooting, but my farthest shot so far on a coyote, or roughly a coyote shot, was about 150 yards, roughly. In my spots where I coyote hunt, a lot of our stand locations for coyotes here, like a lot of the private properties we hunt off of, are a max of like 150. Yeah, there's a few spots that we could get a 200-yard shot. And I used to use my 17 HMR for coyotes, but it didn't have that knockdown power at 150 plus yards. I mean, 100 yards to the noggin was good, but past that, if you can't hit a head at 150 yards with a 17 HMR, then there's no sense even trying it. So that's why I went up to the 243 Ruger American, and that thing, I forgot what bullet I'm shooting out of it, but the thing's accurate now. Ruger Cam 77 VT. Nice. Yeah, Rugers make good guns. I like my Ruger. My 17 HMR is a savage, and I like that too, but you can't go wrong with Ruger. Yeah, I got one of those Nikon Buckmaster Series 2 or whatever they call it. It's a 4 to 12 by 44 mil. And it's perfect for daytime hunting, but I'm thinking I'm gonna try to get like a night vision, like an ATN scope for it, because all my buddies are running like night vision on their guns and stuff. I'm kind of old school. Like, I'm trying to get this company to kind of work with me here, Night Optics, or hunting lights, I guess you would say. But I use this as basically like a scanning light at nighttime, and then I run my light on top of my gun from OD Pro, and then I just use this to scan when I'm out there. And then when I see the coyote coming, then I keep this headlamp on them, and then I go to my gun on the bog pod, and then I turn on my light on my bog pod before I turn this off. And that's how I run mine, but my buddies are all running night vision optics on theirs, so they don't have to bother by having one of these. They all have these ones, but they just use them for like tracking coyotes, or going to pick the coyote up when they're dropped. And so I'm thinking I might end up upgrading to a night vision for my 243. I've hit beer cans at 800 yards with my AR-15. Jeez. That's crazy. Gosh dang mosquitoes tonight, guys. Ugh. So we're going to be on for a little bit longer here, because I'm getting tired of these mosquitoes buzzing by my head. Oh, get away. Gosh. So yeah, we're gonna get off here, guys. I'm not gonna be on tomorrow night, just because I got some family stuff going on tomorrow here. So I'll probably be on next weekend again. Um, Stuff like that. I got some good videos coming up this week that I gotta get on and do. Stuff like that, so. So, alright guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Kind of tired tonight. So, gotta keep dodging those fireworks tonight. So, alright, we're out of here. We'll see you guys on the next one.